Yo guys, welcome to Twitch Net Gamers. I'm Twitch and welcome back to another special episode of Let's Talk Ball. With me today, I'm joined by the maestro himself, Skaldera. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty fantastic. How are you? Thank you for having me on, dude.
Of course, man. Well, definitely. Love to have you on, buddy. I love what you do with your channel. If you guys don't know about Skaldera, there's a lot of Let's Plays. Right now, you're doing Inside right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm finishing up Inside. The finale goes up tomorrow. I also have Leith going on the channel and a couple other cool things coming down the pipeline this weekend.
Nice. So what do you think? What do you think so far of Inside?
It has been a very, very what the hell experience to say the least. Oh my gosh, dude. Like, it is beyond where, like, I played Limbo way, like, several years back when it came out. This game captures the same level of confusion, the ambiance, it just does a great job selling this world that you don't understand, and you're guiding basically a kid through, and you don't know why you're doing this, and you still don't understand fully what the hell is happening. So it's great. It's fantastic. I
Yeah.
fully say someone should pick it up if they haven't tried it yet. It's great.
So this is about you, man. So what made? Let's start with the obvious questions. So, what made you want to start YouTube? What made you want to create channel Skaldera?
I've actually been wanting to do a YouTube since probably 2013. Originally, I started watching YouTube here and there. Markiplier, I saw him on his original channel, and I loved his work. He did a great job with it. It was fun. I don't know. I always felt it would be something cool to do. I personally never thought I would be funny enough for it, so that's why I never really pursued that little pipe dream. It wasn't until recently with Jacksepticeye and the positive growth with that, and showing that you don't have to naturally have that powerful personality off the gate. You can work up and build and figure things out, and that's very
Mm.
obviously what Jack did. His earlier stuff was very rough, and it got better and better because he kept pushing forward, kept doing and practicing and improving. And it gave me that drive. And now that I finally have the equipment to do it, I have the drive to do it, and I've gotten rolling, I'm quite proud of what I've done so far. Admittedly, I've fallen off the wagon a few times with the content, but it's getting better each
It
time.
is, man. I would say,
Back on.
as a viewer watching, not as a content creator watching, you have really improved since I first found your channel, and
Oh,
I'm so
thank you.
happy. I was so happy to be able to find you, be able to get you on that podcast, and from there I was able to meet you, watching your content. Man, I've been loving it, and I will say, Joe, I want to ask you about your Undertale stream, because from
Yes.
watching that, I think that was your kind of point where people were coming in from as a viewer watching. I was watching it. I was just so happy. Like you're getting so many people coming in. You can see you can see you were just so happy with it.
So I enjoyed that stream a lot. It was a great chance to meet some new folks, reach out. I honestly didn't expect Ernest to have that much connection with a new audience, and it was fun to get into it, fun to do the voices, fun to have that nice back and forth. Admittedly, I'm not someone who I'll admit this right now. I prefer making videos over streaming. It's always just been the thing. I feel that I can make the stuff. There are moments where I'll admittedly not be funny. Like, I have down moments. We all have
Mm.
them. Streaming takes a lot out of me to begin with, but in that moment, I was able to showcase myself well, and I had a great medium, a game that I loved. Undertale was such a blast to play, especially doing genocide.
I still don't.
God, that
I
was a
still don't
ridiculous
forgive you.
thing.
I still don't. I, st-
I still.
I still don't forgive you for Papyrus.
Not many people do. It's that or Goat Mom. No one gives me no mercy there. But it was a good chance to let loose and see how receptive folks were to the more unfiltered me, and it did well. So I've slowly gotten more accustomed to letting that go and just being my goofy self as best I can, and it's been working. Um, Truth be told, at this point, it's just consistency and honestly trying to pick some of the newer stuff coming out, trying to think of some cool indie games, and just having fun with it. And I, I I'm excited.
I'm excited to see it as well, man. Because you're saying about streaming and essay videos, you can tell because there's not a lot of people who truly interact with the chat and the audience in the stream. With you when I'm watching a stream and in a stream, you'll be interacting with the chat every time you see a comment. And especially you also get sometimes you get these comments like, oh, you didn't respond even if you did. You'll be like, oh, sorry man, you know what I mean? It's like you are truly engaged, like audience created for interaction.
Yeah, and I mean that's one of the big things is it is a challenge, and admittedly, if I was a bigger channel getting hundreds and hundreds of viewers, trying to keep active with the chat's a lot harder. But at this size, I feel it's a major thing someone should do. When I only have like 20 people watching, where the chat's going at a reasonable pace, there is no reason not to talk a little bit. There are people taking their time to watch you, to support, and more importantly, they're enjoying what you're doing. So you should talk to them, should get to interact with them. That's part of the fun of it. That's the same reason why I love answering every comment that I get on my videos. Is it's a chance to interact, and it makes me really happy to see a lot more people posting in there in the past few weeks. So it's been exciting.
Definitely, man. All right. So what? So with you, because you've been getting a lot more Let's Plays out, and you've done quite a few games. For you, what game, not including streams, would you say you've been drawn to? You've really enjoyed of the games you've done.
That's hard. I enjoyed one of the big ones I did. It was a long one that took me a while to do just because of the length of the game. But Soma was a very deep game. Admittedly, it was one of the longest Let's Plays on the channel I've done. 21 episodes, I think. But the thing with it is, it was such a deep, thoughtful game alongside having such a rich tenseness. It had the best atmosphere I've ever seen in any horror game. It kept me on edge the whole time. Mind you, I'm also terrified of the deep ocean, so that helped a little bit. There's some people that like it. I don't know why, but there's some people that like it. Little bit, just a little bit. But no, that one was a great one. And then of course the collabs I've been doing with folks have been very good at getting my back and forth. And I see my improvements. I've enjoyed doing collaborations with folks. It's a blast. Another game. I'm trying to think of the other game. And you've locked out streams, so Undertale's not an option here. And the funny thing, too, is Subnautica was a great foray. Not foray. Oh, yay. Foray. So that was the first thing I did, and I was rough. Oh, God bless. If you go back and watch it, you can tell I don't know how to edit. I don't know good timing. There's silent points. I go, not for amusement's sake, but for me literally having nothing better to say. It's rough, but it gave me a good teaching, and it gave me some good strategies for SEO. I placed really well in my first few videos because I figured out SEO, and I've been building off that, and it's been helping the channel a lot. So from a technical standpoint, first Subnautica series was great for me. I love this game so damn much, Soma was a great series for me. And then Inside and Leaf has been a blast too. Like, I enjoy every game I play.
Editing, like, we all have those problems when we start. Like, everyone watching now, any creator you'll find, if you go back to their first videos, you will see there's problems, whether they don't know how to edit or the recording software. It's just about improving. And you have done massively improvement, man, honestly. Give me credit there. From looking back at your older videos, going up to the middle and to where you are now, you can see the difference. You can see how you improved.
It's just practice, dude, and that's the best. The only thing I can really say is just keep practicing and keep pushing. And I think that's one thing we always have to fight is people do have a natural sense of wanting to be complacent with where they are. And the sad thing is you have to keep improving. There's always something you can work on. There's always something you can build on and change and adapt. Even bigger channels do that too, and that's been a lot of what I've been pushing through. And that's my philosophy on this is I want to make every video better than the last in some way, whether it is more consistent commentary, comedic timing, a little bit of editing, like hell, even just more emotive with face cam, or just a little bit more slow to look at the sites and share them and enjoy the scenery and like literally smell the grass with people that are watching. It comes down to there are ways to grow, and you have to be willing to strive to go do those things. And that's like a best advice I can give. Like, I don't even know what the question was anymore because I went on a tangent again.
Don't you be sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, listeners. I apologize.
You can't be sorry.
I'll be sorry if I want to.
No, but all right. So let's see then. So, do you have any projects you're working on right now? Do you have anything that you have in mind?
Right now I have the 500 subscriber challenge, Chubby Bunny. I made a mistake. I went with, as it said in my blog, the campfire size marshmallows, which Skaldera can't take more than one of those because they're a little bit too big. Can't work with that.
Not prepared for that.
I'm not prepared for those. No. That's requires some requires me to be worked on a little bit before I can take one of those. More than one. Oh God, that's terrible. Okay. That being said, I'm going to be trying to get that up Friday. I need to run out here this evening late and pick up some regular sized marshmallows, so I can do that. I have that coming down. That'll be fun. Combining that with a rage game, so it's going to be probably me spewing marshmallows everywhere at some point. I've been debating that one. There's several. It was that or Kaiser Mario or Velocibox. There's several to choose from. Like, games that are, like, I don't handle rage games well, and that's why I don't actively play them on my channel. If the game's not doing what I want it to do, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind.
That's everyone. Especially with me. If I get a game and it's...
They are the only things that can actually get me upset, though. That's the big thing.
Tears, it's like, fuck this shit.
Yes. Right in the face, tears, horse,
bang, bang.
screaming fuck you game.
No, but nice. Look to it. And congrats on 500, man. That halfway mark.
Thank you, man.
So, to wrap this up, I'd say, do you have any Skaldera advice you'd like to give to people watching? Anything that has helped you? Anything that could help other people?
The best advice I can give, and this applies as a whole, is you need to not be, and like I said earlier, you can't be complacent with where you are. You do have to improve. And more importantly, having a positive attitude genuinely does help. It's very easy to get negative with what we do because we see other people succeeding better than getting better ahead of you. You see other people jumping up crazy because you feel they get lucky, and there is a degree of luck, but you have to always realize it is self-made luck. These people that get these jumps have been putting effort, have been doing SEO, have been trying to figure out what games work, how there's so much effort put behind it that there's no luck. It is they finally got the timing right and it hit. And that's what I can say is never assume people just got lucky. There is a reason why people grow fast and continue to grow after that point. You have to understand that the greatest way to see it is if you see someone jump and then plateau, then they capture lightning in the body. If you see it, like, example, we have several people on the R Let's Play subreddit. I used to frequent a lot when I first started. Great place to go, by the way, for starting information. If you want to understand SEO, have a little bit of advice. There's a lot of great stuff there that's kept well by mods and some of the regulars, but there are people that have grown from 10,000 to almost 1 million in a year. And there's no luck there. They are effort. They have a strategy. And you have to understand that you can do what you enjoy with this. And there is also finding the right means to get it in front of your audience. And to that, I say you just have to figure it out. It is one of those weird things of if you want to play retro games, you can. And there is a good chance you can, if you're smart about it, grow off that. But you have to be able to put in the legwork. You can't. I am on a tangent again, and I've lost my focus. So I'm going to reel it back in real quick because I've gone on a tirade that's probably going to get edited down. Or you're just going to leave this here and make me look like a mad person. Probably the latter. But no, seriously, guys, just keep pushing forward. Don't accept complacency. Don't get discouraged. You have to keep trying to improve, and people will come.
Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please check out Skaldera. His link will be in the description below. He has brilliant Let's Plays. His content is worked on. You can tell editing. So just check him out. If you like what he does, then drop a sub button. And with that being said, thank you for watching, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.